In today's video, I am going to teach you all how to become unfuckwithable. Yes, unfuckwithable. And no, standing up for yourself, learning how to defend yourself does not mean you are cold or heartless. It means that you prioritize your peace and your happiness. There are going to be bullies out there, forms of psychological torment, and people who will test you. And from someone who has been through a lot in life, I'm going to teach you how to stay strong mentally and pay these people no mind and their weirdo behavior. You may have a boss, a family member, a neighbor, a friend, a boyfriend, a husband, a wife, just anyone out there. They're in all sectors, they're in all entities. They will try and test you in ways that you can't even imagine. And this is a form of psychological abuse that is not normal. So I want to be someone who helps others feel empowered to stick up for themselves and how to do that. So that is why I'm here. I'm here to help the little guy. And even if you're not the little guy, maybe you can just listen to me in some ways that I keep myself out of these mind states from people messing with me, and you pick up something new that might help you as well. When I say there are ways people do not know, people go to lengths to mess with your mind that are not talked about. And if you've ever been through something like this, you will know. I'm not going to speak on it because some things in life we don't need to expose. I'm not here to expose. I'm here to help guide and protect others by sharing how to protect themselves. This world is changing very much, and the levels of psychological warfare people will go to silence you, to terrorize you, to intimidate you, they're getting advanced. Very advanced, and it's crazy. They are the ones that need to be in insane asylums, and sometimes they don't go there. The first, you need to learn how to master your emotions. I know some of us do not like to be messed with, and we don't want to get into those games of poking each other back. So one thing I recommend is learning to think before you react. You need to sit back and analyze the situation. You need to observe and then quickly think of the outcome if you do want to react. And there's people that just love this type of torture or just messing with you and saying vile and doing vile things to you, and that just shows their mental state over yours. So just learn to practice breath work. I do the 4x4 rule where I inhale for 4 seconds, hold, and then I release for 4 seconds. Because I know panic attacks can arise when we are in stressful situations, when people poke us, but the power move most of the time is by not reacting. And I know it is hard when you want to let people know, do not mess with me, I'm not someone to be messed with. But sometimes the biggest power move is in your silence. And I swear by this. I have been through many fucked up things in life that I am not able to talk about. And I have poked the wrong bear sometimes. And the wrong bears have poked me. I am a bear as well, a lion. And they think you're a lamb or you're a sheep. Let them think what they want. Let them try and play these games, but pay them no mind. Regulate yourself. Regulate your emotions. That's sometimes how they get you. They know you can be reactive, and they keep poking you. They will poke and poke and poke. To protect ourselves, so prayer is one of them. However, you know how to do it. I know I like to write down my prayers, and they hit deep. And I don't know if many of you know, wood is one of the rarest materials in the universe, and it's here on Earth. So I highly recommend what I do. I get a journal, wood, paper, and this journal in particular is gold plated. If you know anything about gold nanobites, you will know. So I recommend getting a notebook and maybe find one that's infused with gold and just write down your prayers. You can find these types of journals at Barnes& and Noble. There are manipulators out there and predators that will hunt you. They are hunting their next victim. Bullies do this. Even people who in high school, my age, 30, or are older than me, sometimes we are never going to be fully shielded from people's words, actions, or behaviors. So we really need to put up boundaries. We need to remove ourselves from situations. And like I stated earlier, learn not to react and pay them no mind, because we do not want to get in this game of chess with people who, they do dirty things. They will do dirty things, they will say dirty things, and it just shows who they are and not who you are. I know we may think, why us? We can't play the victim. We have to realize there are people out there that are not right in the head. They're not right in the head. There's evil people out there, and we all know that evil goes after people who have light, purity within them. So I would suggest cut off that individual. Don't react to that situation. Pay it no mind. Sometimes we don't need to speak. The power move is silence, setting firm boundaries, controlling our emotions, and just living our life. You do not want to be hanging out with individuals who always seem to be talking about other individuals. Many of you probably have learned that if you are friends with these types of people, if they're talking about someone else, they are definitely going to be talking about you. And sometimes they don't deserve our reactions. They really don't. I know I am someone who is gaslit pretty often. People have done and said things to me, and I defend myself, and then they play the victim, and they'll say I'm a bully when I am not. They were actually the ones bullying me, and that is really messed up. I don't understand it. You are allowed to defend yourself, and sometimes we do need to step up and say something. Silence doesn't always work sometimes, because people will still try and test you over and over and over again, and sometimes we need to, just say a little thing to let them know, no, you cannot do this to me. You need to respect my boundaries. I'm not someone to be played with, and I'm not here for the drama. I'm not here for this fucked up, evil drama. We are special beings, and we need to have faith in something greater than ourselves. I know many people may be atheists, which everyone is entitled to their own beliefs and opinions, but one thing that has helped me tremendously through really messed up things in life and how I became unfuckwithable is having faith. I have faith in divine timing. I always tell myself, look down. I look down at my feet and I say to myself, I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. I've been in many places. I've walked through many doors that I don't understand why, and later on you will understand. Sometimes we don't understand in that exact moment why we are the ones going through these experiences in life, but we have to realize to trust the process and trust in divine timing. I have gotten through things in life that should have broken me, and I know many of you probably have as well. And there are times that something greater has stepped in, like the big G-O-D. Yes, if you are someone who walks in light and does not like evil, there are forces out there that protect you that you do not even realize. So just having faith in a higher power, something greater than yourself, to trust in divine timing, to trust the process, is something that has helped me tremendously. It's one of the things that has helped me the most, just knowing this is not happening to me, it is happening for me, and it is a gift. All experiences we go through in life are lessons, they're teaching moments, and we learn from them, we grow grow from them. And sometimes we can help others, or we can help our future self navigate other tests in life that we will be thrown. You need to realize that you are powerful, and the power move, the biggest weapon, is silence. We do not need to react to everything we see, we notice that is done to us. I know people will play the most advanced games with your mind and your emotions. And like I said before, that is a reflection of them and the soul they carry, and not yours. And there's some things we go through in life that we need to disengage from. We need to get disengaged from them for our protection and for our peace, our mental health, and our overall quality of life. I know we get angry by this. I've gotten very angry. I poke back, and I've gotten into the poke back game, and it's not fun. And then you just realize this is not worth my energy, my emotions, my reactions. So just let it go. Notice, observe, take mental notes, document, and just do not engage. Not everything needs to be spoken on. Not everything needs to be revealed. Not everything needs to be brought to light. What's done in the dark is always brought to the light. And sometimes it is in God's hands. Just let it go to Him. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your time at all. Some people may go through things in life that are more stressful and bigger than others, and that's okay. We don't need to play a comparison game. We just need to realize that each of us individually are going to be going through different things in life, and we need to trust ourselves, trust our minds, trust our emotions, and that will help us greatly. Sometimes I feel like throwing my hands up in the air, hands up in